What's up, guys? My name's Corey, and welcome to Simply Commentary. So, this is the first ever video for my brand new channel. So, yeah, I'm not posting this video on that channel. I'm actually posting this on my Simply Coco channel, which is a Sims channel. I basically build homes and other things in The Sims 4. I do Let's Plays and Let's Builds and stuff like that. So hit that subscribe button if that's something that interests you. If not, and you're here for my commentary on the subject we are about to discuss, as you can tell by the title, then I have linked below my Simply Commentary channel. So go and give that a subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you know exactly every time I post a video. So this is brand new territory for me. I've always wanted to create a commentary channel. Normally YouTubers don't create a second channel when they only have 1,700 subscribers on their first channel. But this is something I've wanted to do for a long time, so I thought, why not? These should be easy videos to record and edit, so let's give it a shot. So if basically this channel is going to consist of me talking about topics that I have strong opinions about, or not so strong opinions. It's just if I have something to say about something and I don't have anyone else to talk to it about, that's what this channel is going to be for. So yeah, let's get talking, I guess. And again, this might be a touchy subject because I watch a lot of videos like this, and I know some people can get very nasty in the comments when we're dealing with artists, singers, and stuff like that, because some people are die-hard fans of these people. So if I say something you don't agree with, just please remember to always keep your comments respectful, and I will respond to you. I sometimes I don't do it right away, but I try to respond to every single comment that comes through. If I don't respond to it, I will definitely thumbs it up and give it a heart. But I try to respond to all of them. But if you're sitting here being a dick in the comments, I'm not going to respond to you, and you might get blocked. So it's okay to have a different opinion, but just be respectful. Just remember, this is my opinion. This is my video. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to agree, but you do have to respect me. I guess you don't have to respect me if you don't want to, but just know if you're being a dumbass in the comments, I'm not going to tolerate it. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get into this topic. So, the VMAs happened at the time that I'm recording this. It happened last night, and I don't watch the VMAs anymore. The MTV Movie Awards, all of the stuff like that used to be a big deal for me. Like, excuse me, if I had like a choir concert or something on one of the nights one of these award shows came on, I was like, I got to get home and watch this. Like, it used to be a big deal for me. I used to love these award shows, but now I don't even care. What I end up doing is I don't watch it, and then if there were performances that I wanted to see, I go to YouTube and I watch all the performances, and I usually get a notification from Apple News of like a list of all of the winners. So then I just click that and I look at all of the winners. So I did not watch the VMAs. From what I've heard from people on TikTok, they absolutely sucked this year, which they have for the past several years, which is probably why most people don't really mess with the VMAs anymore like everybody used to. But yeah, so today we're going to be talking about one performance in particular, and you already know because of the title of this video, we're going to be talking about Chlöe Bailey. So Chlöe Bailey, if you don't know, first stepped on the scene with her sister Hallie, and they posted covers on YouTube, and they kind of blew up. Everyone had seen some of their covers, and Later on down the line, they got signed to Parkwood. I think that's the actual label's name is Parkwood. I'm not 100% sure, but it's Beyonce's label, so they're on that whole Parkwood team with Beyonce. And not too long ago, they released their debut album. It wasn't their debut album. Like, they had already had an album, but you know, the music industry is weird, and like someone's debut album might actually be their fourth or fifth album, but because they just became mainstream, it's their debut album. So but if you don't know, her sister Halle is going to be the new Little Mermaid in the live action Little Mermaid. So they kind of parted ways, and Chloe's doing her music thing, Halle's doing her acting thing. So Chlöe released her song Have Mercy. She released a teaser of it on TikTok. It seems like a year ago now. It hasn't been that long, but it just seems like it's been that long. But I hadn't even realized that I hadn't heard the full song, just because it's all over TikTok, that I hadn't even realized that I hadn't heard the full song yet. So when it came out, I was like, cool, like, let's go listen to it. Absolutely, the song is fire. The song is a bop. I absolutely love the song. I don't really listen to music much just in the house, like unless I'm cooking or something or cleaning. But so when I get in the car, that's the first song I play now because I'm trying to learn the words. It's fun. I like it. But this her VMA performance, I have some things to say. First thing I'm gonna say is the performance was good. The performance was amazing. From what I hear, I don't know if this is true or how much of it is true, but from what I hear, her mic was 100% live. There was no lip syncing involved. She was singing with 100% live. I don't know if I believe that 100%, just because I feel like nowadays in the music industry, especially with live performances, I feel like there's always something playing in the background to help them out, even if it's not like overpowering their vocals. I feel like there's always something there. Like Normani was not singing live last night at all, but that's a whole nother situation. She did good because Normani's a dancer. She's a performer. She's not a singer. I mean, let's just be honest. That I'm not saying she can't sing. But she's definitely a stronger dancer / entertainer. But I just feel like a part of me feels like even though her mic may have been on and it may have been louder than the backing track, but I feel like I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If you are a sound person and you know what to listen for in these live performances to know whether or not the mics are live and if they have a backing track and all that, let me know down in the comments if you know. And I'm just, talking out my neck. But just from my experience, I feel like there was something there, because her breath control was almost too good. Like, she was dancing hard AF. And for you to tell me we didn't hear a breath or nothing, like, I don't know. Because I feel like even with a Beyonce, like, we know she sings live, but I feel like when she be up there dancing, like, I don't know. I don't know. Again, let me know if I'm wrong. But if she was singing 100% live, kudos to you, ma'am, because I can barely even dance like that and breathe. This is like a small tidbit about me. I've been a dancer for 10 plus years now, since my freshman year of high school. I didn't take any professional classes until not professional classes, but like studio classes. I didn't begin to take those until my sophomore year of high school. But before that, I was mostly musical theater background. And then once I got to college, I really dwelled, is that the word? Deeper into like studio dance. And then after college, I actually taught at dance studios. So I've been a dancer for a while. So I like to say I can dance. Hip hop, hip hop isn't my number one thing. It's not even my number two or three or fourth thing. But if someone teaches me and takes time with me on like a hip hop combination, I can do it, and I feel like I can do it pretty well. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, like, I understand the exertion and energy it takes to dance. So the fact that if she was just doing that 100% live and had that much breath control and was able to hit all of her move, like, yeah, and was able to do all of her moves without breathing hard or missing a note or anything, like, kudos to you, because I know I could never. Like I said, I can barely dance and breathe at the same time, much less dance and sing at the same time and have it sound good. But because she was like hitting every single, like, she was dancing pretty much the entire time, except at the beginning whenever she was wrapped in whatever she was wrapped in and she was singing and all of that. And then, speaking of that, she was doing that. It sounded good. And I was like, what is she saying? And she was singing her name. And I was like, okay, like, we know who you are. But that's small. And then she took the thing off and then she kind of like screamed. I don't know if she like actually audibly screamed, but she like did like that and like literally like screamed. And I was like, okay, theatrics. Like, I love theatrics. I just told you I have a background in musical theater. So I was like, okay, theatrics, let's go. And it was all cool. And then she stepped out. It was cool. She was getting it. She was singing. Vocals were on point, assuming they were 100% live. Even not, like, it's still good. I'm not mad about it if there was some sort of backing track. I'm just saying I'm not 100% sure if there was or not. It was cool. The whole performance, like the whole first beginning of the performance, I had no critiques whatsoever. But then the first like dance break, it wasn't a dance break because she was still singing, but like the very first heavy piece of choreography started, and I was like, okay, here we go, because this was her first solo performance without her sister. She signed to Beyonce's label. It's the VMAs. I mean, although the VMAs have taken a downturn over the years and they kind of suck nowadays, the VMAs is still a big deal for artists. And, you know, they like getting invited to the VMAs. It's a chance for them to do and perform what they want to perform and kind of go all out and create these VMA moments that people are always talking about. So I feel like she had a lot to prove and she wanted to do a good job so much. And I don't know her at all, but I feel like she's a perfectionist. And I feel like all of that to say, when that first bit of choreography happened, she was just like a half a second behind the dancers, behind her professional background, just like half a second behind. And that's completely understandable because, you know, the pressure's on, you're excited. Not only are you excited, you're nervous, and then your adrenaline is rushing, your pulse is probably skyrocketed, and your heart's beating fast, and you know, you want to do good. So she's hitting all of her dance moves, but she was hitting them just like a half a second or more too fast. She just needed to slow down a little bit. And then that was when everything was facing forward. But then as soon as her and her dancers turned around, like there was choreography that turned them around to where her back was towards the audience, but she was able to look at her dancers. And that is when she finally got on count, because she was able to look at her dancers. So yeah, so like she was a little bit off, and then when they turned around, she was able to get on count because she could see her dancers. And I don't know if like she was actually looking at them and that's what helped her, or I don't know. I could be wrong. all together. I mean, let me know. I just played the clip, so let me know what you think if she was off. And then after that, I even said it like while I was watching it. I was like, I may not have said it out loud, but I thought it. I was like, she's just a hair off. And then the performance kept going, kept going, kept going. Everything was great. Everything was great. And then we get to the tail end of the performance. And then I'm like, what? Like, she started doing all of this again and screaming and flailing her hair around. And like, I understand it was a part of the like story, because if you watch the music video, she was basically like Medusa, and she like enticed this guy and then he turned to stone. So it was kind of like a storyline, like she was the villain in this whole like scenario. And so like I understand the vibe, I understand the story, but I feel and I love the theatrics, like I said, but I felt like she crossed the line into doing a little bit too much. And not for a third of the performance, it was damn near perfect. Vocals, dancing, besides being off, like for the first third of the video, I was living. Like it was damn near perfect. But when we got to the tail end of it, for like the last 30 seconds, I was almost uncomfortable. She was just doing a lot. And I can't speak. It takes me back to what I was saying about like having a lot to prove. I think she was thinking like, you know how they say like, I don't know, like in musical theater, how you're supposed to project your voice, and they say if you think you're projecting your voice good enough, then you need to project it more so the people in the back can hear you. If you think you're dancing hard enough, you really need to dance harder, because to the people in the way back of the audience, they can't see you, and you need to really, you know, enunciate your moves, articulate your moves, or like, you know what I mean? If you're smiling, if you think you're smiling big enough, you need to smile bigger so that people can see it. And I feel like that was her mentality. Like I feel like she was thinking like, I'm doing what I need to do, and that means I need to do more. Because if I feel like I'm doing enough, then I'm not doing enough. I need to do more. And I feel like when she thought that, it crossed the line into almost cringy, because she kept like and biting at the camera and screaming. And then at the tail end of it, she was literally flopping around on the floor. Literally flopping around like she was on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Like she was literally flopping around. And I was like, what are you doing? I was like, what is this? Like, I was confused. Like, maybe, do I just not have the artistic vision? Do I just not have an eye for art? For good performances? I don't know. I watched this creator on YouTube, Zachary Campbell. I think he used to go by Zachary, but now he just goes by Zach. And I'm literally on the edge of my seat waiting on his review of her performance, because he's like, he knows her personally and he loves her and the song and what she's doing with her career. So I'm really interested to see what he's going to say about it and if he's going to point it out. But yeah, am I crazy? Like, I put the clip in there, and if that wasn't enough for you, go watch the performance and just come back and let me know in the comments how you feel. Like, am I just like reaching? And I'm not trying to like gain followers on my new channel or get views or anything like that by what's the word? By talking about a black woman in music and trying to not make her shine. Like, no, she's a queen. Like, vocals for days. She can dance. She's gorgeous. Body was on point. Like, I don't have nothing to say about her damn being out. Like, everything being out. Like, gorgeous, beautiful, can sing, can dance. All of that, great. She's great. Music's great. I love the song. The song's a bop. Video is a bop. Love it. Love it all. Love her. Love what she's doing. Love her sister. Love it all. Love that she's a black woman in the music industry. I love it all. Like, I'm gay if you don't know that. So like I really live for it. I really live for it. Like, all of that is true. So like, I'm not trying to monetize myself by speaking badly about her. That's not at all what I'm doing. I just genuinely, honestly believe that towards the end of that performance, it was a bit much. It was a bit much. That's just in my opinion. That's just in my opinion. That's really all I have to say about it. I just felt like it was good. But there was that moment where I felt like she was off with the choreography counts. And then on the other hand, I feel like the end of the performance, it kind of got lost for me because she started rolling around, like literally started rolling around the stage. And then at the very end, there was no more music playing. There was no more music playing, and excuse what you're about to see because this is exactly what she did. I'm trying to position my mic to where you can see it. This is exactly what she did. And if you watched it, you know what I'm saying. Like, there was no more music playing. The song was over. The performance was done. And she's literally laying there on her stomach. This might be the thumbnail. And she I'm sorry, I just spit. She literally licks the mic. She literally oh no. I'm sorry you had to witness that. She literally licks the mic. And I'm like, girl, I'm like, okay, surely all of the vocalists aren't sharing one mic for the entire night. But I'm just like, COVID, you have to hand that off to somebody when you get off the stage. And even if they have a mask on, like, they got your saliva in their hand. Like, and then not only that, I just felt like it was extra. Like, did she do that in the video? Did she do some licking in the video? I don't remember, but maybe she did it because she did something similar in the video and she was just trying to like tie the video into the performance or tie the performance into the video. I don't know, but the song was over and it kind of looked like an afterthought. Like, the song was over and then it kind of just like in half a second she thought, let me lick the mic, and then she did it. And I don't know, it's towards the end it just got choppy for me. it was just like a bit much. But anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. I have no idea what my outro for this channel is going to be yet. I'm sure that will kind of come naturally over time. But like this video if you agree, dislike it if you don't. I don't care. Leave a comment down below and let me know how you felt about her performance. Also, let me know if there's any other performances from the VMAs you want me to comment on, because I won't be reacting to them because I already watched them. I kind of want to do a little Nas video, but I don't have much to say. I mean, we'll see. But just leave all your suggestions and comments down in the comments down below. Subscribe to my Simply Coco channel if The Sims 4 is, or just The Sims in general, is something that interests you. If not, I also have linked below my Simply commentary channel. So go and give that a subscribe as well, and I will try to post videos up there weekly. I don't know if it'll be once a week, twice a week, I don't know yet. But other than that, guys, that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.